Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar, and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. So, it's been several weeks, and, Sega's dropped several different things on us, sort of all at the same time over the last few weeks. Not at the same time, actually kind of separated here. And so this episode is going to be kind of different than normal, because essentially... right now, today is actually the morning of the 23rd, February 23rd, and just yesterday they dropped, basically the Mutant update, which basically is allowing us to essentially hunt down some dread enemies, which then is going to spawn some mutants behind that, which has a chance of dropping, an accessory, when you kill them. But then in the prior 2 weeks, there had also been some limited quests, which I had also been taking advantage of. And so essentially we're going to do a little bit of a time warp with this episode, whereby the second half of this episode is essentially going to be pre-recorded here. So we'll see how that goes here when we get to it. But for now, we have some mutants to hunt down, so let's go ahead and start with that here. So, let me go ahead and pull up the map, and as we can see, here in the Stia outskirts, we have this little marker on the map, so let's go ahead and make that our first destination. And, we're just gonna start hunting here. Alright, and... let me go ahead and do a room transfer here to where a whole bunch of players are, since that seems to be the way to do this here. And it looks like a whole bunch of players are going to be over there. I think that's where the Volt Lemnis is. And I hope everybody's doing well today. Definitely been a few weeks, that's for certain. I'm gonna say this later in the show as well in the pre-recorded section, but as of late, I've been on a little bit of a title hunting kick. And actually, it looks like a Garango Geo spawn, so let's get in there before it gets killed, hopefully. Yep, there it is. And boy, that is a big boy, isn't it? Alright, and down it goes. Yeah, things are going well on my side here. Alright, and as you can see in the message box there, a task just got completed. Garango Geo Suppression 1. Looks like everybody is hopping up over here. Let me pull up the tasks here. There are some limited tasks going on with this event here. Looks like there was only just one actually here, the Garango Geo Suppression 1, so kind of surprised that they didn't just call it Garango Geo Suppression and not leave the one off, I mean, so interesting. Now, for premium players, it is also Ultra PSO2 Day as well. Now, this is going on until the 25th. So if you are a premium player, of course, you want to take advantage of that as well, since you do have the boosted experience and rare drop rate with that. Okay, we got another Garango Geo here. Somewhere. There it is. Now, I'm curious. Let me pull up my titles real quick here. If I go under enemies... not rare enemies, boss enemies. No, there's nothing for the Geos here. Is there anything else that got added? No, I don't see anything for the Geo enemies, so... Thank you, Rooks. Yeah, that is one way to flip them, yes. Or at least that's the expectation. Hey, David. Alright, looks like we got a small delay waiting for the next spot to spawn here. And, things are going well here. I am going to, say no to this here. By the way, as of late, I've been noticing there's a bug in the game, related to the decline button there. For whatever reason, and Sega needs to fix this, that decline button, for some reason, keeps getting unticked without me, wanting it to get unticked. It's a really weird bug, and I don't know what causes that to happen. Alright, looks like it might have, maybe the Volt Lemnis is where it's going to show up next. It looks like at least that's where everybody's gathering. Well, no, Brooks, I noticed this even, like, between runs of the limited quest last week, where it was just resetting. It was really weird. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're just waiting for the next thing to spawn. Okay, we just had a trial pop up, so that's... looks like that's where we need to head next here. Gotcha, okay, just the Garango Geo. Oh, we got a Gigantix here. But I had the feeling there weren't going to be many players going for that. But this is actually the perfect time to be hunting for titles here in Stia. It looks like if you're into that sort of thing. Since you got so many other players going for them as well, going for the Garango Geo. I mean, of course, if you're looking for the Dark Lemnis and the Volt Lemnis or the Flame Deitel, then of course you can always get those out of the Yellow Trigger. But the Blazing Toast and the Scythe, its name is skipping my mind right now. But basically, a group like this is gonna make bosses like this go down really, really fast. And for someone like me that's on a title hunting kick right now, this is an event like this is just great. All right, we have another Garango Geo spotted. Great. Let's take it down. Hey, that guy did like a U-turn there. Alright, so aside from that, there's also other areas where there are where you can do hunts for bosses. We've also got South Aleo, and then we've also got North Vertem, it looks like. Why don't we go ahead and check out South Aleo here? Let's head for Balflow Falls. Ah, gotcha, Rooks. Okay, so it doesn't look like there are actually many people here in South Aleo. So it doesn't look like this is actually a very popular hunt area, for whatever boss is here. What about in North Rotem, then? Looks like it's the same story here. Yikes. And then is that it? Because I don't even see it in Kavaris. All right, well then let's try here in North Rotem and we'll see. Oh, West Kavaris. Okay. West Kavaris. Oh, there it is. Okay, I couldn't even see that there. All right. Then Mount Dehana then. Oh, and that should have fixed just the chat not showing up. Sorry about that. Okay. So, yeah, it looks like everybody is just out in Stia for hunting the Geos. Well, at least looks like somebody's hunting the Walloon over here, so nice to know I'm at least in the right area for the other one then. That makes sense, yeah. Especially since players are still trying to get their Stira Domina. Now, it's interesting, because this guy does also drop the notes for Kavaris. And Kavaris Domina does also sell pretty well still on the market, so I'm kind of surprised that we're not seeing more players here in Kavaris. Although we did just have that limited quest as well, so maybe that's why we're not seeing so many. My mag is going off. Is there a red box around here that I didn't pick up? That might be. $10,000 Emiseta. Got a Malachite we're targeting. Jeez, it's like I didn't even realize I was attacking it there. And this is another area where I still need to take out some enemies despite what was happening with the limited quest last week. With the limited quest, there was a trade-off between either having the Banther Banshee combo or the Malachroid combo. I think it was Wave 2. And it was quicker to get the Banther Banshee combo in the cocoons, or do the Malachroid out here and the Malachroid in the cocoon. So if this is the time to do the hunting on that because of the Geowalan, then so be it. I will say I am already done with my title hunt for the Frostal, though. Hey, Wolf. See if we can pop this guy. Not quite yet. Oh, I'm frozen. Alright, Wallow on Geo spotted. Where are they gonna pop up? There they are. Alright. That's down. Looks like you do also get some Dreadkeepers, with that. Or at least one of the Dreadkeeper. Dreadkeeper 3, not a Dreadkeeper 4. Would have been interesting if you got the Dreadkeeper 4, with that. I guess at this point now we have to kind of climb back up to the top, so back to Mount Ihana East. But yeah, as we make our way over, just to kind of show you where I am at this point, I recently achieved getting the title for having 750 titles. And then for enemies... So during the first week of the Limited Quest, and you'll be seeing that later during the pre-recorded section, I got Pettis Vera up to 78 kills here, so I just have to clear some urgent quests now to finish that off here. We're actually here by the boss now. Zoe Marmoth, I'm actually done with them at this point. So really, it's just the Malacroid, or Malacroid, down below, which is the only thing that I really need out in the field right now. And then, like I said before, the other chicken I can get from the cocoon, as well as the two banthers. From the other cocoon in the, here in Kavaris. Yeah, Rooks, unfortunately, I already had 100 Wallons done, so I can't test that one myself. I had that one finished way back from launch of the game. Oh no, I have no idea what the deal is with Streamlabs. It's like half the time they break in the stream. I gotta figure out a replacement for them already. It's like every solution I try to use here, whether it be for announcements in Discord or whatever else, it just never lasts for some reason. Down you go. Alright, let me try resetting that. Alright, hopefully that fixes it. If not, I'm not sure what to do. Looked like that worked, so... I'm not even sure if it's gonna work, when we get to the pre-recorded section, to be honest, so... I guess we'll see. Oh, we got a gold one here. Gonna try not missing me there. There we go. Give me your kick combo. Alright, we got a well on Geo. Yeah, so it's not even that bad to hunt these guys down solo if you want to. And again, these are At least this one's popping up at only level 55, which I guess that makes sense for the area. I guess Sega just wanted to make sure they were level appropriate for the area when they did pop up. Another Dreadkeeper 3. Alright, why don't we go ahead and join the players back out in the Sia outskirts again. Oh, we got Rappies. Alright, let's jump into a room that's a little busier here. Everybody seems to be clustered over here, although I don't see a marker up yet. Trial just popped over here, though. Dark Magills. Oh, there's the marker over there. All right, well then let's hop over there. Zaro, that is a topic that is well, that's something that's going to be it's something that definitely needs discussion. And it's, yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna say about that. I wanna hold my tongue on that for the time being. I'll say, there's something happening in the background, and just look forward to to potential future announcements. Regarding that. No, I wouldn't say it's dead. Alright, let's see if we can flip this guy. We really don't know. we don't know if Sega's going to go that far. There are signs that things could be improving, but at the same time, we don't know if the person that created the story is being dragged kicking and screaming into it or not. I thought it was in April, May, Rooks, based on the roadmap. We know, based on, actually, I should bring this up, and apparently this was not mentioned in game, or rather, it was not mentioned in the headline for this month. But apparently, this has leaked before the new headline that was supposed to happen next week. Apparently, we are getting a new rank 2 of the Geometric Labyrinth. Okay, no, it's not showing up there. If I go to where was it? Let's see, where was that again? Alright, let me get over to here first. So I don't miss this. Yeah, here it is. Geometric Labyrinth Rank 2. So apparently we're getting a rank 2 of this starting next week. So interesting to see, and I wonder what's going to be changing in rank 2 of that. Okay, I guess the Volt Lemnis already went down there.
Success!
Yeah, so it seems like players already kind of have the had the pattern figured out here for doing the hunt against the Geos. So I think we'll stick around for one more Geo, and then we'll kind of move on here. Alright, and here it comes. Oh hey, it actually is dropping Dreadkeeper 4. Alright. So yeah, that actually does make this this hunt kind of worth it then. Cause then that actually does make it pretty nice to outfit all your gear with some pretty good stuff. I mean, I'm already set with all of my gear at this point here. Granted, I've actually got the ability to kind of swap back and forth on a couple of pieces of gear. I put together an Eclair piece for when I want to give myself just a little extra burst of attack. Since that gives me just a little extra attack versus the Eptai's armor, which gives me some extra HP instead. So it's a trade-off, depending upon what I'm fighting at the time. And it really comes down to survivability. That, plus, for some reason, the Eptai's actually has a little bit more battle power than the Eclair does, which, you know, go figure on that. Alright, let me clear this out here real quick. There we go. Alright, so we've taken a quick look at the mutants. Of course, these are going to be around for the next week. So yeah, that pretty much takes care of the live portion of the show here. At this point now, we're going to be taking a trip back in time 2 weeks ago to when the first of the limited quests showed up, and we're going to be taking a look at the first one now, which was in North Alios. So let's take a look at that now here. So if everything worked correctly here, you just saw the opening of the stream, and now we're on to this pre-recorded stuff here, just because Sega decided to spread things out so much it didn't make any sense for me to just do a 5-minute stream last week, a 5-minute stream the week before, just based on what I had been hearing about this quest here. So basically, right now we're doing the first of the quests here, and then after that we'll do the second quest, and then I got one more thing after that that we'll be going over here. But for now, let's go ahead and check out this new quest here, at least new for me, as of the week of the 8th.
Hi.
So, limited time quest, drill plateau cleanup operation.
Drop by
Let's
anytime.
go ahead and start that. And as you can see, this is a quest that requires 24 players, so it's going to take a moment for all of that to fill up here. But it's really interesting that this is happening like this, because basically this means it looks like Sega is trying to do some stress tests on the server. Yeah. Oh, actually, it looks like somebody wants to just go ahead and start it, but no. Other players are already saying no to that. We're at 17 now. But yeah, essentially, to give you a little bit of history, in the on the Japanese servers, right before New Genesis came out, they actually did a stress test in the Las Vegas area, whereby basically they tried to put in as many enemies as they could into a specific area. And it looks like they're trying to do the same here now. Alright, so, we are in the area where we typically fight Nextera. Or not Nextera, it's the Command Doll's urgent quest, basically. Alright, so the truck's engine is disabled. And we got some players joining us. I think I had a party invite still left up from before that's causing that, but that's no big deal. But one thing that you can tell, and this has been noticed previously, is whenever one of these, like, virtual events is happening, you can actually see these horizontal lines on the screen whenever something like this comes into play, and we're definitely seeing that here. Alright, there's the truck. We've got a good number of enemies.
Trial start.
It is interesting that the enemies here are only level 65. Alright, second wave. Always fun to fight at an LD site. There goes that one. Alright, wave 3. And if I'm not mistaken, this might be new music. No, this line here, this actually starts to sound familiar. So... maybe this is the mining rig music, now that I think about it. Trying to get the counter in time. Alright, wave 4. Good group of enemies here. An elite Distrogress. Okay. They're headed for it. And they're charging up. Let's Photon Blast and knock them out of that. There we go. Last wave. Actually, it's a Petasphera I was thinking of. First time we've ever had an elite one, I think. Yeah, this quest definitely seems meant to just simply stress test the servers, especially if we're not getting enemies that are that difficult versus max level characters. But I'll take it. I've been on a bit of a title hunt recently, and some of those require killing 100 bosses of the same type, so this is definitely one way to go about doing that. Guessing we're not going to get a break out of this. That bar seems to be stuck there. Okay, and there we go. That actually cleared the title for getting 30 kills off of that boss. So I just have another 70 to go now. Now you can combine the urgent quest one with the boss kills. That'll get you 30, but then you need another 70 on their own. 30 at the highest rank, and then after that you can do just rank 1 for the other 70 kills. Alright, anyway, the truck made it out.
Success!
Let's see what the rewards are. Season quest, huh? Alright, from what I understand, you're also supposed to be able to get the new light version of the weapon series that released with Dark Falls Aegis here as well. So make of that with what you will. That I didn't get any. Let's see what else we got here. A bunch of souls here, including notes. We'll get rid of the rest of this. And I will note that I have already put my weapon together from Dark Falls, so I technically don't need any more. Although it would have been nice if I could have gotten a fix on it, but honestly, this is fine for now. Alright, so with that, that's it for this quest. I'm now going to pass you to a week later, where we can take a look at the next quest now. Okay, it's 1 week later, and we're on to the next one. This one is called Drill Old Capital Cleanup Operation. Alright, so let's see if it's that same guy that needs help again here. Looks like we got a good crew here. I do recall them saying we should be able to knock down some of the rocks inside here to cause some big damage. Ah, it is Traspo again. At least what he's saying flows from the previous week. Alright, so My understanding is, at least, we're going to see a bunch of different bosses this time, and I'm actually going to take advantage of that in terms of clearing titles for the boss kill titles that I still don't have at this point. So let's see which bosses we get, because I did not spend so much time here in Kavaris last time. I'm going to decline that. Starting off with a Raylan. Alright, that's wave 1 down, on to wave 2. And we got a Malacroid. Definitely one that I need. Oh, and I think that's the other one over there. Yeah, the Malacroid. Nice, I definitely need kills on both of them for titles. Keep ending up too far away from the groups. And that's the first of the enemy suppression for the week. Ah, nice! Snork, I also need that. Yeah, I need a bunch from Kavaris, so I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of this. And then also the Mammoth over there as well. Okay, wave 4. And here we've got a Frostal Sword. Not an ancient one, though. For that, we're still going to have to go into Red York Gorge. Alright, last wave. And it's a Crocodilus. Crocodilus Vera, in fact, which is actually really nice to see. Because that means I just have to take this up to 70 kills, and then whatever I still don't have for the urgent quest at the highest rank, I just have to run that. Alright, just waiting on the break. There it goes. Let's mop up the rest of them.
Success.
Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Of course, we got an S rank from that. Alright, and let's see here. In terms of the augments, we actually have a decent number of them here. We are getting Kavaris and Ratem notes. And then, of course, it's nice to get both Might and Mastery. Let me scoop up the Impetus there, and sell the rest. Alright, I've got one more thing for you today. I recently decided to try taking on Darkfall's Aegis solo, and that's what we're going to finish up with here today. Now, this is going to be without commentary, so I'm going to finish up with you here at this point here. And with all that said, thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.
High energy signal! Incoming! Dark Fall sighted!
Now, commence the assault!
It's surrounded by numerous other enemies! Please engage them while keeping sight of the target!
Dark Falls repelled. Your efforts were appreciated.
energy reading from Dark Falls detected. Aim for all targets deployed in the area. Equipment now available! Summon what you need from the teleporter. Central Cannon final launch sequence commencing!
Just a little bit longer, everyone.
Central Cannon launch sequence complete!
It's ready, Crawford! Roger. Prepare to fire!
Direct hit! Dark Falls is incapacitated!
Prepare to fire!
The output is unstable. Hold on. I'll make some adjustments.
Hurry! All Arch Defenders, do not let up!
Dark Falls has recovered! High energy reading from Dark Falls detected! Powerful attack incoming! Take cover now! Special equipment unavailable. I'm working on it.
All rear guard units, I need you to support as soon as possible.
I'm moving out. We've never tested it, but it should be okay.
Special equipment teleport system back online. Hit it all at once. severely damaged. It's immobilized. More? Can you hear me? Come in, we're okay.
1.0 the signal cannon. I just need one more time. Working. Supply task. I'll take care of the rest. Pass control over to me.
another powerful energy reading! Engage all nearby enemies! Dark Ball's completely incapacitated! Hit it